Hello, welcome back. Last time I got the Island Palace done and then explored East Hyrule for a while and found all sorts of stuff there, including 2 pea bags that I'm going to pick up right now before I go do anything else. So I think today's going to be mostly focused on that island maze thing. There's a bunch to do in there before the palace that is there, and then the palace itself is not nothing. Let's see what happens. So yeah, every time I restart, I gotta do this walk, which is not too long. Nothing in this world is too far from anything else in this world. Once you make the trek once, there are usually friendly shortcuts and stuff for, I can hurt these with fire, but I don't want to because it's not worth it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in that forest down there to my south right now. I keep wanting to check it, but I'm not. Alright, so this cave has something. I don't like this weak encounter here because it's just a pain, and those always manage to put their legs all over the back of my head. Just do a lot of damage. You know what? I am gonna bother killing you here. You're just getting on my nerves. But like, how do I hit you? The fire has a big delay on it, so... Oh, but I can have multiple, unlike the sword beam. Also, your projectiles somehow are hard to block, just because, like, I don't know where they're ever gonna come from. Dude, you are, like, impossible to kill. What? I mean, I did it. It's worth 50. Yeah, these are just so not worth fighting, ever. I wonder if these are Tektites. Big upgrade in, scariness, if they are, compared to previous and future incarnations, such. Alright, so 2 shielded spiders, big empty room with a scorpion who also is extremely not worth fighting. And that's a 500 though, so that is worthwhile. I'm gonna leave and go to town before I die. I'm not gonna fight that scorpion. We did that once. That's enough. It gives me 150 and I can do without that. So I'm expecting... Right, so the level ups get kind of spread out toward the end. And it ends up being that setting gems in palaces is about the only viable way to get them after a while. So I'm hoping that I will manage to get 2500 before I set the gem in the next palace. I don't think I'm going to naturally get 2 leveled ups before then. So taking this bag was actually a pretty questionable decision. I'm going to take the other one though. I'm committed now. It's not a big deal at all if I don't end the game at, you are... yeah, you're the one who's thirsty. You're not the one who restores my life, even though you look the same. There you are. Other red dress. Kind of deep in here. Yeah, so it's not a big deal if I'm not at all level 8s. 8 is the maximum, by the way. By the time I am done with the game. It would be nice if I was, but it doesn't have to happen. It often doesn't, I seem to recall. I'm gonna do a thing. Yeah, so that shows the hitbox of the fire, clearly. Since I can jump thrust them. Let's see, jump, thrust, and downward thrust. I checked the manual, those are the official names. Jump thrust, downward thrust. Don't even need you, but thanks for being not another encounter. Gonna leave that doll there. That will stay there until the end of the game. Extra lives are most useful at the end. Okay, so, maze. So last time I came here, I went straight over here, found a child, and then left right away. Let's try all of these paths. The long winding one there has nothing on it. What about here? So here's something. Dude, I really don't want to fight. I'm kind of going backward here, but there is no backward in this spot, kind of. Yeah, okay, so all these enemies who want me to cast fire on them... I don't wanna. Okay, so nothing in that spot. If I went this way, bridge is nothing. What about here? No? Blue Octorok. That's fine. You still managed to hit me, but... whatever. You, though, stay away. You know what? So you can cast Fairy to fly over screens like this. For this one, it'd be super not worth it, but I remember sometimes doing that on the way to Darunia, just because I'd get knocked in those pits too much otherwise. Is there an encounterless walking path here? Here I fall. Oh, there is a magic container in here. Okay. Couldn't remember for sure if there was or not. I forgot to get the bag on the beach. Let's go do that. I think there is... I don't have to do it now, although... Okay. Yeah, no, I do have to do it now, kinda. That's a bit of a distance away, but that's okay, I'll do it. That's right, I went to heal in Nabaru and then forgot what I was doing. It happens. Fairy, I could actually use your services right now, a little bit. Thanks. Alright, the spot was right when the path widens, not here. When it widens again. In this row, I think? Yes, right here. Alright, so nothing to the left, right? Right, so gotta jump spell my way up here. So yeah, I have more magic now. That's very nice. I will appreciate. Are you a 500? You are! Okay. Very nice. It's not absolutely implausible that I could level up twice before the end of the next palace. I think what's more likely is, I'll level up once, then get a bunch of experience that'll feel like it goes to waste. So I probably shouldn't have taken those now, but I did. I can see hints of things to the south, where I can't get to yet. We'll get there. How are my vitals? Good enough that I'm not gonna stop in town to heal. Ah, the magic hut is just over there. I might as well. Okay, back to the maze. So now that we've seen the encounters, I'm going to take this walking route that doesn't go through any of them. And then I got this far and turned back, so let's try... No, I went this way, that's where the magic container was. So there is an encounter here. So yeah, if you just tried it... Whoa, I was like weirdly stuck in the wall. I couldn't jump right there. Pressed the button twice and nothing came out. So yeah, I guess basically like all these little things along the path just kind of drain my health down a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna fall if I step down there. Alright, so nothing on this path. So that I'll be a lot weaker when I get to the palace. And since this is all path, it's impossible to spawn random encounters to erase these fixed encounters here. So you just gotta deal with them. I was trying to get a jump thrust on the bottom of that thing, which would have been satisfying, but I did not. You know what? 2 in a row. Let's try this. $100 for 1 magic cell. Yeah, it didn't feel worth it. Are there any more? There's you. Can I take you from here? See, the issue is a projectile is either high or low, and if it's right in the middle, I don't know which it counts as. So I don't know where to block you if that happens. Okay, another 50. Like, I'll make use of this fire spell while I have it. That's as long as I have it. Alright. So here. It's funny how the entire game just kind of slows down when I walk horizontally. This horizontal scrolling is just too much for the poor little NES to handle. That's how it always was. Alright, so there's an encounter here. I'll loop back around to you later. But vertically is fine. Just keeping track of which of the paths I've walked. So here's an encounter, okay. Go this way, get to Palace, right? Pretty much. Okay, so little insect things. Have we seen this before? Maybe once. Maybe this is the first time. You're mean. I'm crossing kind of the wrong way here. How much experience do you give? Oh, well, in that form. 200? What? That's pretty good. Okay, maybe I will level up twice before I set this gem. Come here. And 50. Okay, you are worth a lot. Interesting. Okay, so along here, this encounter is that side of thing I avoided. Alright, we got spiders and octoroks, and you know what, I'm just not gonna bother. I think we've seen what kind of thing is on that screen. There's nothing in the middle, right? Dang it, I have to check. I need to know. Because it could be something. I'm gonna die here. Oh yeah. Oh, there was something very useful. Good thing I checked. Ouch. That's still a profit. Okay, so this was a good space to step on. The fact that I didn't remember that tells me that I probably usually saw that encounter, turned back, and took the way that didn't have the encounter. Okay, and you are... Because yeah, I didn't remember that being there at all. Because yeah, I think the minimum number of encounters on the way to the palace is like 2 or so. You can avoid most of them. And I saw everything, I believe. Okay. I'm here. Let's call this Maze Palace, I guess. I don't know if it has a more official name than that. Iron Knuckle or Magic? Iron Knuckle. And if I reset it... Iron Knuckle. Is it always? I would like a refill if I can get one. Ouch. Moa's not helping. Ah. Hey, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it's just random. Come back here. Ah! I'm gonna get my revenge here. Now I could probably leave and respawn that thing. The Moa will respawn too. Yeah, let's get to full. Seems worth doing. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cast Shield in case that Moa comes back. Can I Sword Beam you? I can! Neat. You can cast Fairy and get up top of the wall there. There's nothing interesting up there. But you can do it. I've done it before. Oh yeah, okay, so these things. They teleport in randomly. I can block their magic. If I try to hit them... I guess these are probably Wizrobes? They just don't take any damage at all. But if I cast this fancy new Reflect spell I got... That's the actual way to kill them. Oh yeah, I'm gonna easily level up, and probably again. Okay, so I'm gonna say I probably did the right thing here. Alright, so locked door to my left, no keys on me. Ah, it's this dungeon. Okay, I remember this layout distinctly. This is very, very memorable. I have to make you jump somehow, which I think just involves waiting. Right? Waiting from a certain distance. Here we go. Then you get all confused. 100. I can just, like, jump over your head a few times and maybe that'll be safer. Is it like you decide to either sword attack or, jump attack, maybe? Well, I didn't do that very well, but you gave me something nice. Yeah, I'll refill my life with that, sure. Okay, right, when you go to the palace, jump into a hole. There's a hole right up here, isn't there? Yep. Hua! I made it. I jumped over that hole. And somebody somewhere else said, okay, let's try a thing. I believe Reflect spell, yeah, make those blockable. They make a different sound. That's usually not worth casting, but I just wanted to demonstrate. Oh, this room is mean, isn't it? This version is not too bad. There's a much worse incarnation of this later, I want to say. Alright, so I can 2-hit you at attack 6, no 3-hit. Still, that's pretty good. I remember that guy being a little hard to kill without knocking him into the lava. If there's an Iron Knuckle in here... I'll just fight him here, that's fine. He'll come to me. Sure. Good enough. I'm about to level up already. Okay. More experience is available all over the place than I thought. So again, I can fairy to fly through places like this if I'm worried about those jumps. But fairies can't use swords, so I can't get things like things like things, yes. What am I talking about? Experience bags, keys, etc. Have that. There we go. Level up. What if I held out for attack? That is going to be the cheapest thing. I think that's the way to go? That's questionable. I'm gonna do it though. Does that make any sense? Well, I can change my mind if I decide it doesn't. Anything in this statue? No. Oh boy. I don't have a key for this, do I? Yes, I do. I just got one. Boots! Okay, so we get the treasure right here. Good. Let's try the top of the head technique since you're just shielding a little too much. There we go. That worked extremely well. I have 2 lives still. I don't think I'm going to game over before I get to that 5,000. The question is, will I clear the dungeon before I get to that 5,000? I don't think I will. Now that I see what my experience gain is, I'm going to try and make it. Also, I'm going to try and do a fancy jump here. Oh, that did not work at all. There's nothing there anyway. Now, there is a risk of game over in... Okay, so in this room, sure. Is that worst room that I'm thinking of still here in this dungeon, or is that another dungeon? It might be right here right now. It might be right here right now. No, this isn't it. So be careful. Do I have enough MP for a fairy spell? I don't. Okay, so if I fall, I can't save myself. But that's one way to do it, like on the way down cast fairy. Hey you could be a problem. You don't come up here and get downward stabbed a whole lot. Let's see, how will I engineer this? Like that. Anybody here? There could be an iron knuckle. There was not. Nothing at all. Okay. I think the return trip should be safe. Nobody ought to respawn, right? Those are 3 wide jumps, not like... There's a chance of failure there. If I really flub it up. And I could. I did not, but I could. Those are experienced thieves, I want to say. So let's not get hit by them. I can't kill you permanently, can I? I don't think so. I think you're just going to be there, so I'll just try and ignore you mostly. Mostly. Only 10 each. Okay, so this is a reflect room. Those are worth 100 each, so they feel real good to kill. Especially since it only takes 1 hit. They can just kind of appear anywhere, and if I'm too close, my reflect doesn't reflect. Ooh, look at all this. Neat. Yeah, I'll easily get to that 5,000, and that's what I'm gonna take. Alright, anything here? 1 key, alright? I'll take the 1 key. This is how I prefer to carve my stairways. There are other ways, that's my way. And there should be nothing here, yes. I can outpace you, right? Probably. Definitely. So I'm close to death. I have 2 lives to use. I mean, each one of those is just kind of a health refill. I might be able to walk out of the palace and use the magic refill at the start to heal. Let's attempt to do that. Because, yeah, I have to go... I do have 1 key. I have to go by that... the entrance anyway. So, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's cool. Just don't die of the Stalfos if they've respawned, which they have not. Or the Wizrobe-likes if they've respawned, which I don't think they will have. If I leave the dungeon, though, they probably will. Okay, so I got the boots. By the way, let's show what the boots do. If I had boots, I could walk on water. Some water, at least this water. So that gives me a nice, easy, quick way out of the maze if I want it. Right now I don't. So yeah, there's no visual distinction, just some water is walkable, some is not. That water is walkable. Oh geez, okay. I got problems maybe. Let's do this carefully. The Moa makes that hard. I guess I can wait a bit? Okay. Everything's fine now. And if I get another magic jar, that can be all full. How many tries? More. More. There we go. Oops, I missed. Okay, so got a key for this door now. And yes, you have respawned, so you're about to level me up, except I'm not going to take it. I'm going to go all the way to 5,000 for that attack. Now, there's another wizard here, isn't there? I'm going to kill you while my reflect spell is active. I think I only killed one in this room so far. They can just spawn, like, anywhere along the entire length of the room, so it's kind of hard to be sure sometimes. No, I did kill two. That's right. Okay. I can tell by my experience amount. Okay, so here's where the jump thrust is actually mandatory. There are ways it could be routed around. Like if I went to the next dungeon and got some things out of it. Yeah, just because this route is just for setting the crystal. I already got the boots, so I could proceed with, like, the rest of the game without even touching this part of the dungeon. Dude, you are mean. This will make it harder to do my technique on you. Oh yeah. Alright, Bubble. I'm ready to end you. Ah, but the jump spell's making that hard. You know what? You're not worth it. You can live. Alright, there's a left and a down. Let's try the left. Ah, jump spell. I should have just, like, left the screen. In fact, I should leave the screen. Now that I've dealt with this, let's go get another magic refill. That just makes sense. Using my lives efficiently. Because I might still go through 2 lives and 1 more in the rest of this dungeon. Who's the boss of this dungeon? Ah, I remember the boss of this dungeon. It's a very bad boss. You'll see why when we get there. I will have no control over whether I succeed or not. Well, almost none. And that's why it's a bad boss. Alright, and I think I do want 2 casts. 1 more jar. I think, like, the first... Like, when I played this game when I was younger, I probably had some superstitions about the random number generator and assumed that I couldn't just keep doing this until I got a magic jar. I'm just like, oh, game's angry at me for taking one of these. Now it's just gonna be an iron knuckle forever. But now that I'm older, I understand things better. Oops. Well, that's, I cannot cast this. You know what? I'll take the slight little loss in magic. It's almost nothing. Sure. Now these will be back. I'll take the extra 100 experience each kill. Ding ding. Ooh, and actually I got something else. Alright, cool. Yeah, you, Bubble, you'll just stay right there. Yeah, so every enemy appears to respawn in here as soon as I leave the palace. The whole thing resets. Did I go left? No. I think? Like, I didn't go all the way. I got to you and then turned back, I think. I did that badly. Okay, one of these rooms. Is there a key in it? I think there might be a bag. Yeah, there's a bag. Is there a key, too? Not in that alcove, and I think that's the last one. Ooh, right, this is the way to fight these. If you want to be real safe about it. No, that turns around again, what? Okay, there is a key. And probably nothing else. Oh, there's one of you. Okay, yeah, about to hit that 5,000. Easy. So yeah, magic refills will drop from enemies occasionally, but life refills, you kinda just gotta bring your own, or find a fairy if those exist, or level up life, or find a heart container, which are never in dungeons. Yeah, life refilling is... there aren't a lot of ways to do it. Just a scant few. Ouch. Okay, I'm going left again. I hit a door, I have a key. This room... I feel like this is the way forward. Let's try right and see where it leads. I don't think I go through there and then backtrack. Like, I don't remember going backward through that room layout. But just because I don't remember it doesn't mean it's not a thing that I do. Oh boy, is this the bad version of this? Yes, it is. So, for obvious reasons, this room's very mean. I would like to be here with more magic, but you know what? If I get knocked in the pit by situations like that, then that's just what's gonna happen. If I had more magic... Okay, if I keep you on screen, you'll stop others from spawning, I think. There we go, that's the technique. Just erase the spawns by having you on screen. I think technically if I didn't kill you and then... left the room and came back, you'd be able to turn into a magic container. Okay, let's see. Can I summon Alright, so there's one pet, but I need 2 in order to be protected. Ah! Yeah, this room's bad. Yeah, this room's bad, and that's why, and I can't cast Fairy. Okay, well, I'm on the other side of it now. I wonder if I have ever once in my life gotten through that room without dying. I was hoping that'd be the first time, if I have not already, and it was not. But stuff like that is why I kept a surplus of lives around. And other reasons, but you know, that room right there is kind of the main reason. Alright, that Mew can live, I guess. There's a fire all the way up there where no one will ever hit it. There's gonna be a pea bag up high. I call it. Yep. Oh, cool. I will cast jump. I'll leave that there. I think it'll sit there for as long as... Okay, attack will go up. Great, I did it. I think it'll stay there as long as I'm in this room. Okay. I can only benefit a little bit from it. That's some, at least. Alright, attack 7, before even life 7. Very good. So I guess the ideal way to deal with this, like the most optimal way to use my experience here would be if I could get another 3500, then cancel, then set the gem and go all the way to attack 8. That's not what's gonna happen, like this is boss already. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just take the life level up from this. Alright, so this thing... So, this is how you fight this boss. It's pretty much literally the only way to do it. There is no strategy. He's too fast to predict anything. You just gotta sit there, cast Reflect, and hope you outlast. He can teleport into me, so I'm not, like, safe at the screen edge. But yeah. Alright, so I will get 1999 experience from this, and I accept that. So that means that if I had somehow had perfect information on how much experience I would get, I could have skipped one of those bags that I got down there and, something. And, yeah, you know. Had 500 more afterward. That's fine, though. Don't have to be fully efficient. Alright, so that's as far as the walkable water goes. Is there any here? Yes. Are there water encounters? No, I just get to erase them. Alright, so let's follow up on a clue. Look in the ocean for a heart something something. So this is also kind of bad. Now, right, this beach exists to show me where this palace is, but there's more out here. Let's go through an invisible maze. Doesn't that sound exciting? Where's the place? Somewhere here there's... Here we go. Yep, it's an invisible maze, alright. I'm not really doing this right. Here, let's just walk all the way this way. Oh, okay. It's not even a maze, it's just one little branch in the path. Okay, here we go. Cool. Somehow I remember this being more complicated than it is. Yeah, I can imagine... everybody who plays this game for the first time never finding that heart. Oh, and then there's that extra little thing here just to get me trapped so I don't know where the return path is. How rude. This game sometimes doesn't pull its punches. Yeah, so water is like path. It's like super path. Not only will no encounters come, it'll even erase the ones that are there. Okay, so, all done here for the day. Yeah, next palace is out there. There's nothing else of interest I can do with the boots right now, I want to say. I think there's no other walkable water that leads anywhere that I care about, as far as I know. Alright, well, everything went well today. I spent one life in the room where I predicted I would. Ooh, saw a glitchy screen for a moment. That was fun. I'll see you next time for Ocean Palace? Sure, let's call it that.